So you dated someone that was extremely avoidant in the relationship that they were in with you. They abruptly break up with you. They find another person and they change in that relationship. What the heck happened? Why didn't they change for you? This usually happens in one of two ways. The first is the new person that they start dating immediately holds them accountable from the very beginning of the relationship. So I'll give you an example. Let's say that this person has a lot of avoidant tendencies. This new person is fairly secure, and they start pointing things out pretty early on. And they say, hey, I'm not okay with this. This isn't going to work for me. Maybe we should go to a counselor. Maybe we should start doing some work on ourselves together. Maybe we need to do some check-ins because I'm not going to commit to this relationship if you're going to continue to be distant like this. And that person's like, whoa, okay, I'm being held accountable from the start. Well, this is just how this person is going to approach the relationship with me. Therefore, it's take it or leave it because this person's much more secure in themselves. The other time that I see people drastically change how they approach relationships is whenever they have a major life-changing experience. Either they've gone through something that has made them realize that life is short and they need to have healthy relationships if they want to have a fulfilling life for however long they're going to be here, or they have a very close death or loss in their life. Let's say they lose contact with someone that really mattered to them, maybe a friend, maybe a close relative, because of their avoidant behaviors, because that person's like, I've just had enough and I'm not going to be a part of this anymore. Or this person has a child. That is one of the biggest moments when someone who has been avoidant realizes the impact that their avoidancy is going to have on someone that is so innocent in their lives. They have to do something about it. And I know it's challenging to watch that person become more secure and available for another person. It can make you feel like something was wrong with you, or it can make you feel like you weren't good enough, you weren't deserving of them to change. Really and truly, it just comes down to circumstances. It depends on what that person experiences after the relationship with you. And oftentimes we don't quite know what it is that causes them to change. The thing that I see a lot more often is that the person hasn't actually changed. You just haven't given them enough time to get triggered in this new relationship. They're going to eventually repeat the pattern. And so if they're with someone who is extremely anxious and never holds them accountable, they'll stay in that relationship for a lot longer. So you'll think, oh my gosh, they moved on and they're so in love, and look, they're even marrying this person. Okay, maybe they've changed, or maybe they found someone who is so anxious that they are so accommodating that this person's like, oh, I could do this the rest of my life. They're not going to make me change. They're not going to hold me accountable. I could stay with them forever. I find that that is usually what's happening whenever they quickly move on. They find someone that is so willing to put up with so much of their crap that they are going to be with them for a while because this is easy. They don't have to be held accountable. They don't have to change anything about themselves. And so, like I said, they may even marry this person. And again, it still is not a reflection of what you deserved in your relationships. What is most important is that you keep working on becoming more secure, because you may meet another person who has some avoidant tendencies, and you want to be the kind of person who's going to hold them accountable from the get-go, and you will have the best chance of making that relationship work with that person because you've gained your own security.